Okay, it's December 21st, 2015. Update on Jenny's tank. As you can see, I added more Java moss to the tree. Make it a little more bushier out. Cleared up some of that. I have to clear some of the sand gravel. And the dwarf hairgrass is looking kind of brownish, but come to the rescue. I'm adding CO2. This is the diffuser that I bought off eBay. And it runs through here. I have a check valve. Now, when I try to look up check valves, nobody really showed, there was no directions how to put the check valve right. Well, this here is a deep sea check valve. If you notice, the flat part here is actually the way that I set it up, so it flows up this way. So I guess when the water goes, when the CO2 goes through, it basically goes through this hole, past to the check valve. If water comes back, I'm assuming it pushes this plate and seals it from going into the CO2 or backflowing anywhere. This pretty much works for air or CO2, just to prevent the water from funneling back to the floor. So it's connected to the diffuser and it runs down to my CO2 tank. Now the CO2 tank here I have is a 10 gallons. It's kind of, let me put some light. Okay, it's a 10-gallon tank. I bought a single valve, pretty much gauge, and it has this on and off. This is closing it, which will shut down the CO2, and opening this will turn on the CO2. Also, I have this valve. Right now it's closed. As you can see, it says open. So righty tighty is closed, lefty loosey is open, basically. And I took it off the bubble counter, the top, which is this piece here, because basically it comes with the gauge and the bubble counter, but nobody tells you to put water in this thing. I'm a beginner, and some people say put glycerin, but I'm gonna put water in it. So, and then top it off basically. So just give me a couple seconds while I grab some water and pour the water inside. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Now I'm back. We'll put a little water in here. Fill it up. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to fill it up but I'm gonna fill it up. If the water does, it'll go back into the tank. Cap it. Close this off. Hold on, it's kind of hard recording with one hand and tighten, so I'm just going to tighten it real quick. Okay, it's nice and tight. Alright, now this is my first time ever running this system, so hopefully everything will go right. I checked for leaks. I had a little leak over here. Basically, if you want to check for leaks, you use like a window cleaner. You spray the bottle, and basically you'll see little bubbles come out. Wherever it is, that's where you want to tighten. So these are tight. This is nice and tight. So what I'm going to do is open up the valve essentially a little bit, not much. Open a little bit, so gas is going through. See the pressure, the gauge went up. Now I'm going to open up this valve very slowly. Remember, it's counterclockwise. Let's see what happens. Oh, boom, bubbles. Look at that. And this is when people say you want to do it like 1 or 2 bubbles per second. So you go 1, 2. So I basically will go like that. 1, 2. So it's like 1 bubble per second. And let's see how that works. I think that works out fine for now. I don't have a big tank. It's my girlfriend's tank. It's a 10-gallon, and that should work. You know, this is pretty much the update on the 10-gallon tank. It's my first Aquascape project. Let me see if I pump it up a little more. It's a lot of bubbles, which is cool. I mean, some people use glycerin and some people just use water. This is my first time doing this and it looks pretty good. The check valve is in place. Seems fine. I'm a little worried about these right here slipping out though. So if you guys have any suggestions, maybe put some type of clamp or something, just let me know. And that's about it. Oh, there we go. The diffuser is coming out. It's working. All right. Bubble counter looks real quick. I'm gonna slow it down. Just a little. Oh, too much. Wrong way. Okay. See, it pushed the water out. It's also kind of weird. Let's see. I think that not a heavy rate. 1, 2, maybe 2 bubbles. Too much. Now they say with water it evaporates, so that's why people use glycerin. I don't have a problem just pulling off that cap and adding water. It's actually pretty simple. I think I'm gonna leave it right there. That looks good to me. And oh, that's basically the update. December 21st, and it looks like this tank is starting to get, it's pretty much filling up. Now I'm gonna let this grass grow and I'll trim it later, probably in a month. Also with this, I do see a lot of growth with this. It's been about a month or 2 and I see like plants bumping into each other right there. Before they were all spaced out, so I'm happy about that. I added extra Java moss to the tree, and that's me, the algae eater. He's just chilling. And thanks for watching, guys. And I'll keep you updated. Any questions, just give me a shout out. I'll answer to the best of my knowledge. Like I said, I'm new at aquascaping. This is my first tank, and have a good day.